After a rough week or so of working on the car, the day has finally arrived. No, thank you. Okay, wideband's hooked up. All right, so there's our 6.0. We're gonna hit connect. It's gonna say okay. And I want to resync it to the ECU. Now we have a wideband hooked up. Now it's time to start the car finally after a long week of waiting. Let's see what happens. Here we are in the car. USB link hooked up to the ECU. Car is out of gear. Brake is on its case. Power's on. Let's go ahead and prime the fuel pump. Okay, there's the fuel pump primed. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's right, I unhooked one of the cables when I was troubleshooting, so now I can hook up the start cable. So bear with me 1 minute. Now that we have the cable hooked up, because I disconnected the cable that went from the fuse distribution box I have here to the starter because I was troubleshooting. So let's give it a try. If I had to hook up, I hooked up the map sensor, cam sensor. Map says -3 kPa. My baro says 91. Okay, that looks better. The map sensor is now plugged in. I forgot to plug it back in. There we go, 91 on the screen. So let me go and connect to it now. So now the map sensor is showing right. Wait for this to populate real quick. So if you look right here where it says sensors, you need to check if the GPS sensor is zero because I set it as part of the Holley setup process. So the map sensor says 91 and the baro says 91. That's good. Before, when the map sensor was unhooked, it said -3, which means the ECU was trying to give it fuel, but it didn't know what the air in coming to the intake into the motor was, so that's why it wasn't starting. So now we're going to start the car. Oh man, got a little chop to it. I love it. You guys probably can't hear anything I'm saying because it's really loud in here, but it sounds really good. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Alright. I'm probably going to do a test drive later, but I'm so excited, guys. The motor starts and it sounds really good. I didn't get out of the car yet. I actually will start it again. I'll move the camera out there. Problem with this motor before, which I thought was the lifters. Well, you guys saw the build video. It wasn't the lifters. I'm pretty confident now I can say that when the pistons were hitting the head gasket, that's what was making all that noise before when I had this motor in another car. So that's why I broke it down and rebuilt it because I was concerned. But the way it sounded from inside the car right here, it sounds awesome. It has that little cam loop, that little loop to it, or the, whatever you call it, the little bump to it. So yeah, let's get the car started again. I'm gonna go outside the car, move the camera, and let's watch the motor. Well guys, it sounds so good. I can't wipe the smile off my face right now. I'm so happy about how it sounds and just getting that, you know, figuring out the wiring, those like late nights in here, toning everything out, taking the ECU, you know, the wiring apart, the relay apart, figuring out which wire it was, looking at the schematics, toning out everything, and then finally getting the plug in like 4 days later, the harness adapter, the one I showed you earlier, finally get it done. And now the motor sounds so good. I don't hear any pinging at all. So it definitely was that head gasket that was in the pistons before. So lessons learned on that. Make sure you get the right head gasket size. The motor just sounds great. I'm really, really happy about it. It's getting late tonight, so we're going to do a test drive tomorrow. But yeah, remember to like, subscribe, guys. This is just the start of the Cressida LS swap drift.